What's up, everybody? Meriden Gaming here, and we're back for another World of Tanks Tech Tree Tank Showcase and Review. Today we're taking a look at the Tier 10 German medium tank, the E50M. Now this one is considered more of a versatile assault tank, so it's a little bit different than some of the other medium tanks that you see, like the other German medium tank, the Leopard. But as you can see, yeah, in the front, got a healthy amount of armor up here. And on the turret, like this thing is actually as heavily armored as some heavy tanks even. So definitely make use of that armor, and if you angle, yeah, it's very hard to go through. Everything but your lower plate, which is a little weak for tier 10, but I mean, it's a lower plate. Your cupola, fairly small, and if using your gun depression of 8, can make that cupola extremely small, if not invisible. You just have to make sure not to overexpose your upper plate there. The other slightly lower armored area is, where is it? Oh, that's going to be a ricochet. Okay. I remembered seeing these on the live view, but apparently that is a ricochet from most angles. Anyway, go ahead and get over the comparison. So I'm not going to compare it to all the sniper tanks or the autoloaders. We're just going to do the assault and versatile, which the 430U is the other assault tech tree tank. And then you have the 121, the Object 140, and the M48 Patent as the versatile kind of do it all kind of tanks. They're very similar. The E50 could technically be considered a versatile tank as well. Alright, so DPM, yeah, it's the lowest. But, except for that, with its penetration, this gets you like a 40 or 50 point boost from the previous tank, so you get a little bit more chance of pinning, but it's the same amount of damage at 390, and that's why this thing does not do as well in the DPM category, is because it does have a lower than several of the other ones. Then we get down to our reload time, 9.2, pretty good. Not great, not bad, it's right in the middle, but you can definitely boost that with a gun rammer and your crew a little bit. Alright, we have a 105, so that means we can penetrate, I believe it's like 31 caliber, or 31 millimeters of armor. You can overmatch it, so keep that in mind, whereas some of these other ones have a 122, gives you a lot better overmatch chance, but also, yeah, a lovely shell velocity of 1500, so almost a sniping level tank. In fact, the dispersion also kind of lends it to that. Now, if we step up to our heat rounds, that's a nice thing. You have APCR as your standard rounds. You also have heat rounds that bump you up to 330. So, I mean, this is really good overall. 330 for heat rounds, yeah. But of course, your shell velocity drops down to 1200 because of that. Anyway, aim time, 2 seconds. Anything around 2 is always good. If you can get it under 2, even better. Dispersion of 0.29, we can get that down to either 0.27 or 0.26 with the right equipment. So yeah, you can definitely make this thing work as not only an assault tank, but as a sniper as well. 8 degrees gun depression, better than everything but the patent. And 20 degrees of gun elevation, which is better than everything else, so you can shoot up at stuff as well. Then we get to our speed, 46, or I mean 60, sorry. I don't know where I got 46 from. I guess I looked over here for a second. Anyway, 60, but that's kind of misleading because you are pretty heavy, so it does take you a little bit to get up speed. But your power to weight ratio, very good compared to everybody else. I mean, look at this, 1268 engine power. Yeah, you can definitely get up those hills and stuff, but as you can see, here's where that weight kind of plays into it, is your ground resistances. These have much better ground resistance than your tank. So if you have speed built up, you can still get up stuff, but if you're at a stop, it makes it difficult. Then we get down to our armor. So yeah, this is where they all kind of are very similar, and that's why I'm comparing it to the versatile tanks, is the fact that you do have this 250, which is similar to everything but the 430, of course, which is the king of turret armor and hold down positions, but they all kind of play the same. Then we get our camo. Yeah, you're kind of a big tank, so you do not have good camo. View range, of course, is 400, almost across the board except for the patent. So these all kind of play very similar, with the E50M having slightly better gun statistics than everyone else. Lower DPM, but you're going to be able to pin more, well, with standard rounds, and then your dispersion is much less, so you're not as likely to miss those shots once you aim in. Alright, well let's go ahead and get over to the gameplay. And we have Nikki, I cannot read that from here, Nikki 33 from the Nocti clan in their E50M on Paris. Looks like they're running vents, a gun rammer, and a vertical stabilizer, which is what I would run on this once I get it. Right, looks like they're going to go to the heavy area, which is a viable location with this kind of tank, especially when you're against those tier 9s and tier 8s. You do have the armor to play almost like a heavy tank, just a faster heavy tank. You're going to see them get all the way down there before any of the heavy tanks. Then get a couple cheeky shots in while the heavy tanks are trying to move into position. Like that. And as long as they can stay hold down in this location, they can really farm out those heavies with especially the heat rounds. Nicely done, because that Prosciutto does not have good turret armor compared to this E50. I don't know why he did that, or she did that. Oh, the artillery's trying to get in there. Oh, here we go. Right into that lower plate. Smack that mouse in the side with that 330 heat. Ooh, get a shot there. There we go. There's their first kill, already at 2,000 or 2,100 damage, and not even 2 minutes into the game. Okay, the mouse shot. Now they can take a shot at the mouse. Ooh, didn't quite aim in at the right location. Gotta hit those cheeks on that mouse. Actually end up hitting the gun mantlet. There they go. And now the mouse will have reloaded. Okay, mouse shot. Now they can come out here and finish them off. A couple of rounds. That's the one thing I'm really starting to learn is trying to gauge the reload times of these higher tier tanks because I'm playing against them more often. Because I did finally get my 60 TP. And aw, it's gonna be hard to pin anywhere in there. Even though it's a tier 8, head on, unless you can see the lower plate, you're not going to be able to pin them. Yeah, see, they've got that dead tank in the way. They're making good use of that body. Of course, they hit the tracks, which counts as spaced armor. Now they're going to move to a different location. Trying to get a shot on this. Not sure what that was. Looked like an E75 maybe? Rask hit him twice. Both on the track. Relocate and now they can get shots at that. Problem is when they were further back they couldn't see that cupola. Oh, that's one problem with heat rounds is bouncing off those tracks and whatnot. So tried to snap one in there, didn't quite get it. And Boom. Not sure where that went. It looks like they pinned the... Or no, it was blocked the previous time because it does have the shield icon. I'm gonna wear this BK out. Look at that, 4,700 damage already. Quite a bit blocked. Nice. Able to get that round in there before it retreated. Ooh, nailed that barrage that hit him earlier. Oh, 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 E75 trying to get away, trying to get away. Ooh, 600 live here. One. Someone else should finish him off. I'm gonna try to go after this E50. Checking to make sure the M4 was not the thing that died there. The TVP for cover. Right through that side of that hole. Or side of the turret. Yeah, I was afraid he was going to get hit there. But, I mean, he's already got 7,000 damage. That guy managed to drive up that one little ledge there. Okay, finished him off. Oh, there's the T-30. Yeah, you gotta get him out of that wedge area now, bump him. Except now the M4 is trying to flip him on his roof, it looked like. There you go. Oh, 11 to 11. Now these guys are, I believe, one-shots, so they've got to be very careful, especially against a Contacaro and a light tank in the back somewhere. There, Contacaro got that one. 50. Although if he's out in the open, the TVP should be able to clip him out. Nice, nice. Artillery actually did a good job at killing that. Or no, I guess it was, no, it was the TVP that did it. Snap that one in. And now they're down to just the 2 artillery. I say I would wait to move out until after he went unlit. 7.2k, 7,500 or 7,600. Nicely done. Loading that HE. Get those big damaging shots. And yeah, he just couldn't make it up that edge. Anyway, I mean, look at that. 5 kills, over 8,000 damage. That is insane. Okay, let's go ahead and get back over to the statistics. So yeah, 8,100 damage, 444 assisting damage. Block 1760, so that was all there at the beginning. And 5 kills. Wow. That is a ridiculous game. Oh, look at that. Not sure how many marks that is. I thought it used to show, if you moused over that, um, what level of mark. Maybe it's the first mark then? So he marked his tank, an ace tanker, bruiser, hand of god, fighter, fire for effect, Gucci's for killing the 2 SPGs, and a high caliber. Well played indeed. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. If there's a specific tank you wish to see, just let me know down in the comments of the most current video, and I will add it to the list. Anyway, this is Meriden Gaming, and I'll see you on the battlefield.